Hi, I'm Ron Brogan. This is Channel 2.5 News.
No, I'm Jim Kramer.
Hey Jim, how you doing today?
Ron, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful.
Today, we're doing an exclusive report on sports role models.
As opposed to regular models. Oh, God.
Oh, can we cut that one? Cut
Still rolling.
Still rolling? Okay.
Well, anyways, our first story is on Yankee baseball star, a fraud who has been accused of using performance-enhancing vitamin supplements. Isn't that right, Ron?
Yes, indeed. A fraud claims that his cousin gave him steroids. His cousin.
Ah, the cousin.
Yeah. He quoted, "Well, my performance was poor and my cousin brought me a box that said performance enhancement. I just assumed I would get better. No one told me I was using steroids." Yeah, sure. Sure, I've gotten blasted for my failure in the clutch, and people on the street still taunt me for slapping the ball out of that guy's hand. Remember that guy?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
It was intense.
But maybe they'll let me go on the whole taking steroids for a year thing.
Well, when asked a fraud's girlfriend Madonna, she had to say, "It's like being a virgin. He touched it for the very first time."
That's a good one. Hey, up top.
Now reporting from the field is Della Moscow. Della?
What kind of name is that?
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Jim. Del Moscow here, Whitmore, New York, and Saratoga Springs. Well, I'm here today to see what people have to say about the questionable character of athletes. Let's see what we find. What do you think about A-Rod?
He's pretty cool. That's all I know.
What do you think about what recently happened?
I don't really know what recently happened, but it's something to do with drugs or something.
What do you think about A-Rod?
Steroids are bad, so no.
So he's not a good sports model either?
No, it seems like all the Yankee players have like taken steroids, so it's kind of questiony, iffy, you know.
Okay. Sir, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, about what?
About A-Rod, what do you think about him?
Can't do anything on his own. He's hurt every 5 seconds.
Oh, what do you think about him with his steroids?
Big
Was he a good role model?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. What do you think about Michael Vick?
I think it's pretty disturbing how people can do that these days.
Sir! Sir! Sir, sir! What do you think about Michael Vick?
I don't know him. I know him. I don't have a very high opinion of him.
Why is that?
All the things in the news with the treatment of the dogs and everything else that he was involved with,
Right.
and the fact that he didn't show really any remorse for it.
Do you think he still makes a good role model?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
So would he still be like a good role model for kids or no?
I don't think he was ever a good role model for kids.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure.
What do you think about Michael Vick?
Michael Vick,
Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog. I hate my dog, so
Why do you hate your dog?
because it's really annoying.
Do you beat your dog?
No.
Well, what do you think about Michael Vick though? Do you think what he did was okay?
Well, considering that other dogs are good, no. He's a bad guy, I guess.
Okay, what about Phelps?
What about Michael Phelps?
He smoked the bong.
I guess that makes him like a really big scumbag then. Only people do pot are scumbags. That's my opinion, at least.
Really?
Really.
Have you ever smoked pot?
No.
Sure. Think about Michael Phelps.
He's a good swimmer. That's all I really know.
What do you think about him smoking the bong?
I don't really care.
Is he a good sports role model?
I guess, yeah.
Here at Dick's Sporting Goods at the Wilton Mall, hoping for some more intelligent answers. Let's see what we find. Sir,
I already talked to you.
sir, I just have a couple more questions.
I already talked to you.
Please, just a couple more.
What do you want?
What do you think about Plexico Burst?
The guy that shot himself?
Yeah.
Seems like pretty much an idiot to me. I mean, how can you shoot yourself in the leg?
Thank you, Della.
Speaking of Michael Vick, it has been confirmed that Michael Vick is playing football in prison. He plays quarterback for the Dog Eaters. He's averaging 3 touchdowns a game, 200 passing yards a game, and punts at least 1 retriever a game.
Those are pretty good stats.
Yes, I like him. When asked about his comeback into the NFL, quote, "I've been working really hard. I want to play again because I think it's bull crap that I was put into prison. People kill animals all the time. Cows, flies, deer. I was just doing what I thought was right."
Well, he thought it was right. What is right about killing innocent animals? Next comment. It's easy. Well, there you go, folks. It's easy.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Has this ever happened to you? You know, just sitting there lifting weights, you know, mind your own business, when all of a sudden, you should take some iron juice. Just inject the needle into your skin and let the deadly chemicals do the rest. With iron juice, you no longer have to be that pathetic little piece of crap you know you are. So call an order now.
And we're back. Ron.
No leprechauns, no leprechauns. We're on the air, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
In later news.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Sorry.
Leprechauns.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Plaxico Burris is heading to trial today on account of carrying a firearm and shooting it. But the real question that we all want to know is, how the hell is this guy retarded enough to shoot himself in the leg? Seriously.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I guess he had it in his pocket.
And
I don't know. He shot it himself. Who does that? Anyways, when an interview with Burris, he reports before going clubbing, he made a quick stop at Michael Phelps' apartment. I know what's going on there.
The reason he grabbed the gun in the first place, quote, I thought that I would need protection. I was in New York, taking the subway. Do you know how many rats there are in the subway?
Rats.
And now here's Ron with an interview with Mr. Burris' father, Arch.
Mr. Burris, are you there? Mr. Burris, you're, okay, I'm Mr. Burris. Just have a few questions for you. Okay.
What? Yeah, here, Ron.
Oh, Mr. Burris, I only have a few questions for you. When your son Plaxico was charged with a crime, what did you think?
What crime? There's no crime holding the gun.
But Mr. Burris, he shot himself in the leg.
Rather him than me.
Did he think it was a squirt gun?
Well, you see here, boy, I gave my son the gun when he was about 5 years old. He had that gun since 5 years old.
Okay, why did he have the gun though, sir?
He was in New York City. You know what kind of people are in New York City?
Black people, sir?
Well, that's offensive.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Burris. In later news, Michael Phelps was seen attending a college party in South Carolina. He was in an English newspaper. He was seen smoking a bong in a picture from a camera phone. Here to comment is Michael Phelps' mom. Mrs. Phelps, welcome. Have a seat. Out of breath? Mrs. Phelps. Take a seat. You okay? You okay? Here, let's see that pretty face. Okay. Mrs. Phelps. Now, your son was caught smoking marijuana from a large bong at a college party. Don't you think he's a little old to be at a college party? Being 23? Just a little.
My son Michael has been swimming since he was 5 years old. Just because he has had doesn't make him an idiot.
Don't you mean ADD?
Yeah, I think you mean
attention deficit disorder?
Yeah, ADD.
Sandals.
Well, Miss Phelps, let me ask you a question.
No, my son.
Miss Phelps, calm down. Just calm down, Miss Phelps. Miss Phelps, just calm down. Just take a seat.
Calm down.
Just take a seat.
Just relax. Here's your cane. Just take the cane. Take the cane. You're okay.
Miss Phelps, your son Michael is a role model for millions of people, or at least was.
Oh man.
After this incident, how will he plan to fix his image around the world?
Now, Timothy, there is nothing wrong with his image. He is not a shark, like people say. He is a human being, and there is no reason to make fun of him. My poor Michael.
Oh, Miss Phelps, suck it up. Your son is a drug addict. Accept it.
I just want people to love my boy Michael. He's so precious to me.
Well, how about just one more question? Have you ever done prom, Mrs. Phelps?
Well, there you have it, folks. An exclusive report on sports role models. I'm Ron Brogody.
And I'm Jim Kramer.
And this is Channel 2.5 News. You stay classy. Planet Earth.